Alrighty, so you can see here's one brooder, here's another brooder. They're dismantled right now. We are going to pull the plastic out from underneath of them. We just put the plastic down between it and the ground to prevent there being an issue with moisture coming up through the ground, as well as easier to clean. We can just pull the plastic out. But we hang the heat lamp in here, and for our meat birds, they stay in here for about 3 weeks, unless it's really cold. If we get them kind of early, we did get some a little bit earlier this year, and they stayed in here for our first batch stayed in here for 4.5 weeks. But this last batch stayed in here only just over 3 weeks, and actually the last week they didn't even have a heat lamp because they really didn't need it except a couple times at night. And then we move them outside, and they want their breakfast, so I'm going to head out and give it to them. These are the Cornish crosses. They'll be ready for processing in about 2.5 weeks. And now that they're old enough and it's warm enough outside, we put them in our chicken tractor, which is a design I got from our alumna of Lumna Acres. And I love it because I can move them every day. And then they're on fresh grass, so they can eat grass. And free fertilizer for my yard. And every day they're on fresh, so that saves me on bedding, and also saves me a little bit on food, because if you know anything about Cornish crosses, they eat a whole lot of food. So you know, this is just something that we do because it makes it so much easier. Okay, so Gabe and I decided we're gonna run into town and grab a few things. And I threw on my good coat, not my barn coat, grab my keys, grab my purse, go out through the garage.
I do the same.
And I am backing out of the driveway when I realized that I put my barn boots on. And I don't mean like cowboy boots. I mean full-on muddy muck boots to go to the store. Yeah.
Then I realized.
And then Gabe realized.
I did the same thing.
He did the exact same thing.
I got my good coat. I got good shirt on, good pants on. Well, I mean, they're a little dirty. And then my barn boots.
Apparently, we like wearing barn boots.
What's up, dude? Am I in it?
Yep. I don't even know what time it is. I didn't look before I turned on my video. But we are working on getting our mulch, wood chips into the garden. And I am actually moving a lot of the partially broken down hay and goat poop that we had all stacked up along for our Ruth Stout method. And there's straw and everything else in there. And I am hilling the potatoes with it. So I've got both rows over halfway done. Whew. And it's actually kind of nice because actually I can show you this. This is a good thing. One, I've seen mushrooms, and two, I have lost count of how many worms that I have found in here. I mean, they're just all over in here. Look, here's another one. So basically, I'm just adding this organic material and leaving just a little bit of my potatoes up out of the ground. And if you look down there, that's our can't talk tonight, rows of tomatoes, and we mulched all of them. So we are making progress. I don't think the peas are quite big enough to actually get mulched yet. I think they need a little bit more room to grow, and tomorrow I may try tilling in the middle, in between them, and we'll just see how they do.